of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, if ever had a chance to look at the claims.
Can we start doing a roll call?
Sure.
Grants.
Here.
Oh, you need to turn your mics on.
I did.
Dale.
Here.
Bruce.
Here.
Jensen is here. Cindy, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Has everyone had a chance to look at the claims?
Yes.
Yes.
Motion by Brent to approve the claims, second by Cindy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. All right, has everyone had a chance to review the meeting minutes from February 10th, the regular town meeting minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Bruce,
Second.
second by Brent to approve the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Has everyone had a chance to review the February 26th work session minutes?
Yes.
Motion by Brent to approve. Second. Second by Dell. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. All right, at this point, we'll open it up to the public. So first off, if you guys feel free to come up and present to us.
Good evening. Appreciate you taking the opportunity and giving us this opportunity. I'm Chad Malika with SRI Services. This is Jason Puckett, and I pass out a little bit of information. We had originally contacted several of the different municipalities around Delaware County, met down at the Delaware County building with the auditor and treasurer's office, and kind of went through. So what we're here to discuss today is Lien Assist. This is a program where we help the municipalities file their liens with both the recorder and the treasurer's office, get the liens on the tax rolls and recorded in the treasurer's office. It's a online web portal that we have that you can download the information directly from your software, upload it directly to ours. The beauty of the system is it keeps everybody on the same page. The county utilizes the same portal to see all of the data. We have a few different options that we can do. Either, some of the municipalities here locally have decided to do all their noticing themselves. That is something that we can help you with. If you so choose, it's totally up to you. Some of them, we believe that the bills, there's enough for a notice. So it's totally up to you and whatever your county attorney or your attorney feels comfortable with as far as that goes. So we can customize the program to you and what your needs are, but at the end of the day, all the data is centrally located. The county can see, you can see. Some of the big advantages for you as a municipality is once you see that they got paid up there, you instantly know. You don't have to wait on settlement to get your report. You can actually download an estimated settlement report that you'll see exactly how much revenue you're going to receive for settlement. Another nice thing is it also offers you those letters, or if someone decides to sell a home, you guys have placed a lien on it, we can give a clearance letter, and in most cases the title company will go ahead and clear the title and issue the title insurance.
Will they
Based on that
still
letter.
get paid only when they do settlement?
They only get paid with settlement because that's all state regulated, and it only gets paid twice a year at the settlement time. The July or June, December time frame is when settlement will roll. So, yeah, it still holds off until then, but actually receiving your money. But it'll be nice for the clerk treasurer to be able to track the data on there. So the costs involved, which is always a question, we charge $5 per parcel.
Okay.
So it's $5 per lien per parcel. So $5, and that's the only cost that you're at. We recommend, and everyone has taken advantage of it, that you pass that on to the lien holder as a pass-on fee.
So they actually have already done that?
They've already
In
done that.
anticipation of this, we already approved the lien assist admin fee last month.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Because the county has also increased their fee. They actually increased their fee by $60 total. It's $5 for us and $55, so they're in that. So, but we calculate all that in. We'll work with the clerk treasurer, I'm sure is probably the one that takes care of most of the liens, to make sure all the data that comes out of the system, we can upload directly into ours. We ask that we get raw data. You don't add the recording fees or any of those things to it, because all of that automatically happens in our system, so you don't have to worry about calculating that.
Yep.
The data you feed us is exactly what comes out of your system, your accounting software. So yeah, and I think we provided the contract to Danielle. She's had a chance to look at it.
And as far as I'm concerned, it's good
She
to
said
go.
take one.
It's the same as has been presented to other municipalities and entities like the regional wastewater district, so.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And it's if you decide to move forward, we would work with the treasurer and whoever else on her staff or team that would need to have access. We would set up trainings, show how everything works, and all that, again, is provided at no cost. So SRI, I guess I should have started, SRI has been around for a long time. They've been 80s, so it's as a company. We are very secured in the area of tax sales, sheriff sales. We do the tax sales for 86 of the counties in the state, including Delaware County. We do it for right at 70-something sheriff sales across the state. So we do a lot of the sales. We work with the State House when it comes time for legislation. We are constantly involved in that. We have an in-house counsel as well as that works very well with your counsel. So that, we make sure that we stay on top of all of the different ins and outs that come to this stuff. And lien assist will be no different in that.
Okay. You mentioned you'd be able to provide notices. Is that included in the $5 fee?
It is. The only thing you pay outside the $5 fee is postage.
Okay.
We will just bill you postage on a monthly basis, just like we would for the $5 fee. We front everything. We even front the recording fees, and then we just bill you for them.
Okay.
So we front you the fee, we front all the fees, and then we just send you a monthly bill.
Okay.
So that's kind of nice. That makes it easier, all confined into one. It'll be broke down on the bill, what the charges are.
We really don't do that many meetings, it's not gonna be monthly.
Okay, well, whenever the month is that you have them, that's when we would do it.
Okay,
That's the same way the district is, they don't do that many a year either.
no, I am now also at Liberty Regional.
Okay, we met with Liberty a while back,
Sarah.
when Sarah was there, and they actually approved the contract, but I haven't gotten a response since, so I don't want to hijack it. Let's talk later.
Yeah, yes, please.
Because they did that night, but we
Yes.
need to talk on that, but yeah, so no, everybody in town, everybody in the county is different. You have some, like, the first liens we got from the Muncie Sanitary was 248, I believe, the first month out. So yeah, we're here to help all different varieties in the county. And the county, it makes it nice for the county because it streamlines their process as well.
Okay.
So it's an advantage for the county. It streamlines their process in both the recorder's office, the auditor's office, and the treasurer's office.
Okay.
Keeps everybody on the same page, and that's part of the problem was that everybody does it just a little different. And by putting it under the streamline of this program, we're able to present everything exactly the same.
Okay. And is the entire county using this system currently?
There are several that are not the entire county. We still are working with a few of the outliers like Yorktown, Daleville. We're kind of in discussions with them at this point.
Okay.
But we're starting strategically. We started with the counties and then just moving out. And we had the meeting downtown with several that's kind of the original ones we started with, and then we're stretching out from there. But I anticipate most, if not all, will be on board in the next 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
The Town of Eaton and Muncie Sanitary District are already using it.
Okay.
Yeah, like Danielle said, we just, we're gonna work with Delaware County wastewater, and, it's just kind of continuing to snowball there. We
Okay.
kicked this off, just started January.
Gotcha.
So can you explain what that process looks like for us, so that they will understand also what I'm doing?
So that as far as once you
We
hit
got a
the past due
property.
bills,
Well, no, ours is gonna be like weed liens.
okay,
We tore a house storm down
Sure.
completely, so we did a lien for that. But we don't bill for anything.
okay.
that
So
it's-
once you hit that bill, we can send the notice out directly.
Okay,
Then we time it into some are 20, some are 30, it's totally at your discretion. And working with Danielle to come up with that date, once it hits that magic date, we will send them a notice that we're going to put a lien on the property. And we send them all the information that's been recorded at the recorder's office. We send them a copy of that lien, and then it goes on the tax bill. Once it goes on the tax bill, it will stay there until somebody pays it. If they fail to pay it, then that's when they go to the other side of our fence and the tax sale side of the fence.
And what Jennifer sees on each of those steps in the program is a tracking. So like she'll see each step that it progresses through when she logs into the system and pulls up that lien.
Yeah, she will be able to see exactly where it's at, all the way to cleared, from start to finish. She'll have different steps along the process. The auditor's office has opted to not need to double check everything because they upload it directly into the system from our system. So it kind of skips that process, which makes it even nicer, hurries it along a little bit.
Okay.
We worked with the county's IT team to get all that streamlined, and so our download will push a button and it goes straight up into, download ours, push it straight up into their system.
Okay.
And so it makes it nice and as long as everything's correct. That's gonna be the hinge pin, is to ensure that all of the parcel numbers are correct, because that's really the parcel numbers, and, they're gonna be your driving factor.
Okay.
I usually get those from Beacon.
That's a good place to go.
Yeah,
It's all regulated, Beacon Schneider's only in.
I'll need more over there, but I'm good for you. Do I just call you, or are you gonna call me?
I'll make a note and send you an email. Are you talking about over there, or here?
Both?
Well, here we need to see if these fine folks
I know.
decide to approve it. If they decide to approve it, then the plan would be for me
Right.
to reach out to you, schedule a time to come up and do a set down. I would get a rough idea, who do you want on the list? We would go ahead and build everybody in the system, or just you?
So it's mainly me. Cheyenne is my deputy. She helps.
Okay, so we would probably set both of you up on the system before we would come out to do the training. We'd schedule a time to come out and do the training that works for you. We would go through the whole process. We'd actually do an upload with you. We would ask that you send us the download. What accounting software are you using? Keystone, okay, so perfect. We easily download from Keystone up to Keystone. So we would just need you to double check that file, send it over to me in advance. We'd set up the training, we'd come out, we'd sit down, we'd do the whole process. We'd upload it into the system, show you exactly how it works, show you all the ins and outs in between. Obviously, being brand new, we wouldn't have all the clothes and all that, but I have all that on a test site that we can show you.
And if for some reason I need access, I can also get in, so like
Great.
for the district, I can get access to theirs, I can be added to have access to yours, the counties. Like if a title company calls me and asks me a question, I don't have to bother anyone, I can just look and see
Yeah,
what it says.
because Danielle represents obviously several different entities in the county, so we can easily flip the switch for her to have access to whoever gives us a blessing, because obviously the blessing would have to come from you to give it to her, but that's not ours to give. But once you give us the blessing, then we can flip her switch pretty quickly on that and make sure she has full access to everything.
Do any board members have questions, concerns about this program, the agreement? Okay.
Pretty straightforward to me.
Pretty simple.
Okay.
Okay? All right, appreciate the time. Thank
Yeah,
you so
thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
So you guys wanna go ahead and take action on the contract?
So do we, if we're good with this contract, do we want to go ahead and make a motion to approve the master service agreement with SRI?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Cindy,
I'll get a hold of you.
Second.
second by Bruce. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion carried.
to think about that when I leave.
And I don't want to interrupt, but there should be a contract addendum as well. I think you probably want to do.
Oh, do we need to approve that separately?
As well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have a motion to approve the lien assist program addendum, which this specifies the dollar amount that we're charged per lien?
So,
Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Cindy. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Well, it looks like just your signature,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yep. All right. Jennifer, could you add the dates on this? Thank you. All right. Anybody else from the public have anything to present before the board? All right, we'll move on. So the first thing in old business is 115 South Albany Street. Do you have an update on that?
I do. So I brought four of the rejections that we've received to give you guys an explanation of some of the issues we've had with the auditor's office plat room. So we've been trying for 4 weeks to record the deed. The first rejection we got was they didn't think the signature looked close enough to the name, which didn't fly. So then, when that passed, they rejected it for saying it was in the deed sale, which it's not. So then they said it was in the tax sale, which it's not. So then they came back and said that they wanted a phone number for Selma, which you don't have. So then they said they didn't want everything uploaded in one packet, so we separated it into 3. Then they rejected it for not having in one packet. So we're having some trouble getting it recorded,
who is they?
the plat room at the
Okay.
auditor's office. So we are working on it. I got very frustrated today, so I have a call into Ed to assist me in moving past the rejections. So hopefully tomorrow we can get the deed recorded, cause 4 weeks is a little too long for this nonsense. So I will send you all the recorded copy as soon as it is recorded, but that is all we are waiting on.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next thing on the agenda is stormwater. Do we have anything to discuss at this point?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Bruce, did you have a chance to get it cambered?
I can get hold of Tom because Jensen wants to meet with him.
Okay. Meet with Tom?
Just walk back there to
Okay.
the access point. See how
I'll
he,
try
see if
him,
he can-
if not, I guess I can go out to the softball field. I can find him out there. But I haven't been able to get hold of him at work.
Okay.
Okay.
I know he was in Selma today, so, they cambered another property for the sewage today.
So you
Oh,
continue,
really?
you'll continue to follow up with them. See
Yeah. I call him about 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay.
I have been there late.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Next on the agenda is ADA. Do you know where that's at?
I had the first meeting with Derek and some other guy on his team, I can't remember his name. And I'm getting ready to post a survey and, public information survey so people can give feedback. And then we need to schedule a meeting to do the same thing. It'll just be like a public hearing where people can come and discuss any ADA issues they have. Once we have those, we'll schedule a walkthrough of here, the Ball Diamond, and the fire department. They're hoping they can do it all in one day. But then after that, we'll have another follow-up meeting and they'll say, this is what we found. So, step one is the survey, and then we'll get the meeting scheduled and go from there.
Okay.
And I'm just using the survey the county used. He said, use theirs, and I said, okay, that's great.
Okay. Thank you. So next on here is town entry signs.
Hey Dave, do we have an update on the town entry signs?
I didn't see them this afternoon, so I'm assuming they're over at Powder Coat, and the printing is done on them.
Awesome.
It'll be quick once they're back.
Okay. How long is it? So how long does it usually take after they're powder coated?
Whenever you're ready for them.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. And will you install those as well? You won't? Okay.
That's the town's responsibility.
Okay. All right. Upcoming events is the next thing on the agenda.
Farmers Market, May the 20th, Lions Club Pavilion, and there's nothing further on the Strawberry Festival.
Okay. May 20th at Lions Club. All right, Dale, any other old business? Bruce?
Okay, we're gonna start out with the inventory tools. I came down today with Travis. We went through the Milwaukee tools. We had everything, but we have we're trying to figure out, we got 2 missing batteries. Am I correct? We're gonna try to find that. It's a 5.0. But everything else I found was there. We looked over some other stuff. I'm gonna have Randy and then to talk afterwards. Now they did kind of switch up some tools. I'll let Travis when he comes back up there, but I think one of them was one of the light.
Traded a chainsaw for a, was it 7-piece kit?
Yeah.
So it's a 7-piece kit, because he didn't get one. We needed a chainsaw, which we swapped them.
Okay.
So that's the only 2 things that I know might have been different. So whatever else they've got missing, I don't know. I mean, I've seen everything. I mean, I don't know still exactly what Randy's got missing, but
So based on that order, though, the only things missing were the 2 batteries?
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was out there with him.
On that, we're just not sure if we wrote it down wrong, so me and Jennifer should get together after the meeting, look at that invoice,
Okay,
just to make sure we didn't write something down wrong.
okay.
Okay, we got that done. The lights at the east end down there by Dollar General, they're taken care of. I called them back today, because that one at the pole closest to Dollar General, it looks still all centered. And wanting to get enough of the road coming off of 32. So, one of the guys, they called me today and said they're gonna send a tech out, but he was gonna go ahead and come out, this evening, and try to, he said he thought he knew what I was talking about, that I didn't need to go down there. But I said he needed, so I'll go down there and check it tonight. But I will get with the state and see if we can get some delineators down there too showing, you know, people where to turn and all that too. I might help them a little bit.
Okay. Thank you.
Any question anybody got on that? Okay, the guys got out the storm drains, I checked them, went around to all of them. Every one I seen was, clean. They were cleaning ones in people's yards, which I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I don't think that that's something,
Not in their job description.
yeah,
My world, I clean mine.
alright. The only other thing I can tell about doing that is you might have to get one of those beehives and put in, but there is people that don't. And we do have people that still blows their grass out on the curbs. And it goes to get clogs up and it goes down into the drains. And, so, that was taken care of. Speed limit signs. Do you need to know like what, from where to where? Okay, now I got it for you. And then these guys can tell me yay or nay, but all of Muncie Street, from Williams all the way to school, should be 20 mile an hour. There's really no reason for it not to be. South Street, same way, from Jackson to Railroad Street. They'll cross over. Of course, that's all supposed to be 20 mile an hour right through there anyway.
And that's what you wanted?
Yeah. And then Union Street too. From Jackson to Railroad Street.
20?
Yeah.
Are those the only three?
Now there is a place, there's a stop or a speed limit sign right before if you're heading west. I believe it's just right past
He didn't say nothing.
Union Street. And it's, it said 30 mile an hour. Now me, that's probably right there at Union is where you should make it 20 mile an hour because you're gonna go right past the ballpark. Because the ballpark is 20 mile an hour.
On what street?
On Pittenger
On
also?
Jackson. You want some on Pittenger?
Well,
it's
I
only-
would think if
Yeah,
that was
there's,
20 mile an
or
hour
there
there.
needs to be a speed limit sign on Pittenger too.
Yeah.
We don't have one, but Pittenger, well, supposedly, you know,
Pittenger from what to what?
Jackson, the railroad.
yeah.
Is that okay, sir?
I don't, whatever you guys feel like.
In my opinion.
This is everybody.
Okay.
It don't make me no difference.
I'm fine with it.
You better slow down. I'm just kidding. I think that's all I have as far as on the speed limits.
Thank you.
If anybody else? Street markers. You still got that? I need to get those ordered because we got street markers need to go up. You still got that where I had that from,
That quote.
yeah.
Is the second road going in Greg Seinfeld's edition? I don't know what the second road's name is.
The otter?
You know, what we gotta get, oh,
It's missing completely.
Otter.
Otter?
well, we need to put, they don't have no speed limit signs at all down through there.
I don't know about speed limit. I
But
just know
they should already be 20, because they were 20. But somebody knocked down the speed limit sign, it's never been replaced, don't look like.
So verify otter is 20.
Yeah.
there's no road
Well,
sign that
it's
says
coming off
Otter.
of 550 East, one behind it, 550 East. And then it turns into Otter and it takes it all the way to the dead end.
I had a road complaint down there. I went down there and I didn't know it was Otter. But there ain't no road sign. It says Otter Drive. The one's at Liberty, but not the second one.
Yeah, Liberty Drive too is Should be 20. We gotta put a new one down there. You only need 2 of them.
So Otter, Wapahani,
Yeah.
Liberty.
Just doing well.
I don't have anything on those road signs, Bruce.
So the culvert sign down here on Jackson on the west side of the road, it has been overlaying down.
Yeah, I was thinking about, west side's supposed to be the towns.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
I don't know if it was put by us or the county.
It looks like a county sign, or post. But,
Just reporting it.
I seen it.
Okay.
I was gonna ask about that.
Eagle Eye Bruce, good job.
Thoughts, Brent?
I ain't saying nothing.
I got an idea.
I have an issue with that being one side town and the other side being county anyway.
Well, that would've never happened, well, they used to talk about it.
Okay, so who's gonna address the problem? Cause otherwise we're gonna move on to the next thing.
And bring it up again next month.
That's a good point.
Okay,
Why do-
so what side was it on, Bruce?
West.
It was on the west side.
West.
The west side is,
So
So
that's
that
the
way
town.
tonight.
So that's town.
well, the west side is supposed to be the town limits, right?
Okay. So we'll just go down there and straighten it or put a pole up, whatever we have to
It's
do.
going to be pulled.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not,
okay, I don't know where you're talking about, so.
Just past, Inyards, right?
Oh, yeah,
Or maybe in their yard.
down there right by you.
Close.
You gonna get on that, Bruce?
yeah, it might be having to use them. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
We'll get it taken care of.
Just locates and then,
Well, okay, but we might not be able to pull the whole post out, but we'll grind it.
if you,
Well, we gotta,
if you can't pull it out, just call me.
uh,
I can run the tractor or I got that
well,
little
no,
mini
we get,
excavator, either one.
Sawzall. We can cut it down to, towards the end of the post and cut it right out of the ground. That ain't no big deal.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get it. I think that's, are we gonna do anything on, I mean, not that I'm old, but, I've heard, listening to some of the commissioners' meetings, how much money we got, they got money for community crossing. Are we gonna try to put together something before July 1st?
Probably should. At least try. What areas of towns do we need to address?
What is that good for, sir?
Community crossing,
Yeah, what is it?
road,
Roads.
sidewalks.
Sidewalks
You
would be
could,
nice.
you can do drainage out of,
So you can only do sidewalks though
I think, but
if
you
you
gotta
grind and repave.
Okay,
Road also.
that's the one, okay.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do that, you need to get with, is Angie still working on that, or does she have a replacement working on that part of them? That may have
I
been
don't
part
know.
of what she continued to do for the county, we can find out, but we need to get projects listed ASAP,
yeah.
Yep.
or you're gonna blow your deadline.
Okay. They was still doing our evaluation of our roads, as far as I know.
We have an old list that never got completed, we only did the top, two, maybe projects of a list of 6 or 6 plus, a couple years ago.
Yeah, and we have the comprehensive plan too that also
I
has
mean,
some,
we need updated,
yeah.
the numbers, but you at least have project descriptions of things that needed work on that I can imagine how
Probably
much
just
worse.
needs new estimates.
So, yeah, so we can discuss that at a later time and get that rolling.
You're only, remember, you're only gonna get 20, you gotta pay out 20%.
That's what I was gonna say. You have to have 20% of whatever it
It
is.
ain't 10% no more.
Okay.
That's it, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Bruce.
Sorry.
No, thank you.
Hey, I heard that.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Got nothing.
Alright. Any tabled business we want to discuss?
Are we gonna do that wall around the salt pad? Is that something?
You can't discuss unless you take it off the table.
We have to make
Oh,
a
okay, never
motion
mind.
to table it, I think, right?
A motion to remove it from the table,
Or
and you
motion,
can
yeah.
discuss it, and
Well, I just didn't know when you guys wanna do that, or if you're gonna still do it.
I think we need to, but we'll have all summer to
so,
do it too.
so
but-
Brent is making a motion to take it off the table.
Okay.
Sounds like.
Cause you're
Thank you.
discussing it.
Alright, second by
Somebody second
He-
it.
Cindy.
Doesn't matter.
All in favor?
Aye.
Alright, it's untabled. Now we can discuss it.
Well, I saw where they're doing they're putting some salt back here now and keeping it covered. But, I mean, if you're gonna
Yeah.
we need probably to come up with the money for them,
Mm-hmm.
them blocks, and then decide how many we need, and then, I believe one of them was talking to Schwarters about helping us place them.
Yeah, we need a way to transport him here. Is that what Schwer was gonna do?
I don't know if, I don't think so. Which one of y'all was talking to Schwarter?
I'll get with Rick.
Okay,
And,
Clam?
yeah,
Okay. Because that's the real pain in them, it's just the handling of them. Getting them, at the county, we could only transport 9 at a time.
Okay.
And that was our big trailer. And it was, hard to deal with.
Okay.
So just find the money and get a plan on that, I guess.
Yeah. So Cody, you're gonna reach out to him, and how quickly do you think you can get a response on that?
as soon as he answered the phone.
Okay, so like
I'd say
within a
a
week?
or so.
Okay.
I'll have it by next meeting.
Probably,
There's
cause
a
you,
work session.
okay,
Yeah, work detail.
okay, thank you.
And someone's going to make a motion to put that back on the table.
Make a motion to put it back on the table.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
It's tabled again. Alright, so, new business. Just a quick update on the Ball State Partnership. They are, continuing to work on the project for Selma, coming up with some ideas for, community events, stuff like that. Meeting with one of the students on Friday, to kind of go over what our goals are, stuff like that. Probably have more to discuss in the next meeting, once they're further along in their project.
So you're on that one?
The interlocal agreement, did you wanna,
Sure,
present that.
so, Jennifer may have a little bit more information than I do. This was sent to us by Liberty Regional Waste District. The interlocal agreement itself is for a medication disposal box. I talked briefly to Jensen today. I don't have like a program packet that I have been able to look at about this medication disposal box to be able to take this interlocal agreement and say, here are my comments, here's what I would add. I certainly wouldn't sign this as is. I would have some questions, like as this is proposed, and of course, Mark Gabriel hasn't reached out to me to discuss it at all, the Council for Liberty. Last sentence is, the town indemnifies Liberty against all liability associated with the medication disposal box. So I would like to know why, or why that's necessary, why that's needed, what the terms of that are, what liabilities we're looking at. So I have a lot of questions.
and where did this come from?
Bart knows. And he
Okay.
was unable to make it tonight. Do you know anything at all about it? No? So it's, what Bart explained to me is it's like the mailbox type drop at the county building, if you've ever seen the one there. Where you open the door, you put your stuff in there, you drop it, then it's gone. And it's only medication. It can't be sharps.
Just
I
like,
know one thing about it. It sounds like we have to do the
box thing to participate in their National Take Back Day.
Okay.
Right.
So I reached out to Bart, I wanted to do the National Take Back Day. When he got hold of them, this whole box thing came up that it had to be placed somewhere this year. I don't know.
Accessible to the public.
To be part of that. And our
Yes.
problem is like, we have to be involved in it because once we collect that stuff, we don't have no way to get rid of it.
No.
They will come take it.
Oh,
So that's where the whole, hey, you know, we want you guys to do this and be part of this with us, but you gotta take on this box idea too, so.
Does it have to be somewhere where there are office hours?
Well, he talked about across the street,
Right.
but that was, had to be brought up to that.
not the way I took it. That way you could do it, without knowing.
Well, so I'm curious, why is it being placed at Liberty?
That was what he said, because of the office hours. That's why he wanted it over there.
Oh.
Because we're open to the public. Set office hours. There's someone there with the box.
But if it's out, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
No, it won't be outside.
No.
Oh,
No,
it's
it'll be
inside?
inside the building.
Oh,
Like, we also have a glasses box for the Lions Club. Like, people can drop their glasses there to give to the Lions Club. So, I mean, I assume, I know it's different because it's secure box, but I assume it'll be just the same way. If somebody comes in, pays their sewage bill, sees that they can drop off their unused, unwanted prescriptions, basically.
They send you like a packet of how they want you to promote it.
So this is actually between the Selma Police Department and Liberty,
yes,
which it doesn't say that.
No,
but the town had to be part of it because of the Selma Police
police
Department.
department.
The way that I took Bart's conversation.
I know.
And what liability is there with this program? Because they're, you know, Liberty Regional's indemnifying themselves, so.
I don't know what that would be.
I mean,
If it's,
Bart didn't
I would think
ask
if it's
for that.
locked up
Bart did.
inside, then,
So I don't know what his thoughts process was.
Of course he did.
I know.
I don't know.
We've done this
Mine
for
ain't
years
even
with the
working.
sheriff's office, so.
Okay.
I'll say it out loud.
Mine ain't either.
It's not working actually. I tried.
Yeah, and with the sheriff's office, I mean, they have incinerators, so to dispose of the stuff, they don't have that anymore since they're in the new building, so that's why we had to partner with them, because they'll be the ones to collect this stuff from us and get rid of it. Otherwise, you know, I wouldn't do it, because we would have no way to deal with it.
Do you have information on the National Take Back Day?
With me right now, no.
No,
Bart-
I'll
Bart-
put you on the spot, but if you,
Bart was doing
I
all
mean,
that.
I'm happy to draft something intelligible,
Mhm.
but I need the information.
Okay.
He'll be at work tomorrow. Do you want me to have him call you? He said we could call him tonight, but I thought that would be kind of disruptive
It's
to
not
the meeting.
necessary.
Thank you.
I just need somebody to send me the information so I can put something together,
Okay,
not this.
okay.
Yeah, please redline this and gather some more information so we can
Oh,
review this.
At all.
That's why, sorry. I wasn't prepared for that.
Thank you.
I thought it was just the paperwork.
No.
Okay. So, Mr. Coffee is wanting to lease the upstairs of the, what do we call this building?
Historical
Yeah, there we go.
thing,
Yeah, I like it.
whatever that.
Square dancing. They
Sure.
used to.
So, gave Danielle some information on his legal entity, stuff like that. Didn't know what we wanted to charge as far as rent for that.
Well, by according to the claims, they've got their own electricity and something else I
That's
saw.
it. That's all
Oh, is that
I
it?
mean, the
That
water's
went
not
up there?
turned on up there, the sewage isn't. I don't know, I assume they would be through this building.
Okay, well, I'd assume the electricity was on,
There you go.
so,
No,
until
it's
today.
not that.
Electricity, you can turn the lights on.
Yeah, the lights are on.
Yeah, we pay a bill every month.
I've-
It was on the
They're on
claims.
the consolidated electric bill, but I've never paid any other utility bill for up there. And so I don't know if it's separated from the town hall or not. I would assume it is, but that always gets us in trouble. But it was.
Better check the plumbing first.
I'm sorry?
Historic Society.
He's gonna do this.
No.
No,
Okay.
no. I don't know what he's doing in it, but.
Security.
That's the fire code if he's gonna have people up there.
Oh, yeah. I think he was wanting to use it for a security office. He's wanting to start a security company,
So there's no public, it would just be for the
like a desk and
Partners.
files.
Gotcha.
Are you joining this?
No.
You guys gonna be the 18?
There you go. Call me Mr. T.
We'll get you some gold chains. Ready to fool.
Thank you, Randy. Didn't even think of that one.
So do we want to make it the same as Dale's? Do we want to make it less, more? What are our thoughts?
I think we need to figure out how much repairs and stuff they're gonna have in it, is my opinion. I don't know what everybody else is.
No,
It's us.
I like kind of Brent's idea. He keeps, well, you're keeping track of
Yeah,
what he,
it sounds like it's a mess.
It is
yeah.
a mess.
It is.
But
Keeping track of
they've
what he
made some
spends,
headway up
and
there
then we can
cleaning
give
up
him some
stuff.
credits
Well,
towards the rent.
he was eager, so, I mean, have at it, brother.
Yeah,
I would be good with letting it roll until he gets ready to be his business, or till the lawyer tells us we gotta get a contract.
okay. That works. Everyone else fine with that? Any
I'm
concern?
fine, only whenever if he does try to put water, turn that back on, I'd be checking everything first. But we've had a lot of tendency to get stuff from upstairs down in Woodby out her office. Used to be the police station. Remember that, Dave? They come from sometimes water and sewer.
Okay. All right, so we'll
As
hold
soon as
off
you
on
know
this
something,
until,
send it,
yeah.
And I can have it ready for next meeting or.
Maybe they
Okay.
need to have
Yeah,
a
cool.
plumber check it out.
Well, he said birds had nests in there and you could see daylight in places.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, he said it was rough.
Did you get a hold of anybody at Ball State?
no, not yet.
About wanting any of the stuff.
Right. The
That was-
Historical Society.
That was done before, years ago.
Yeah. but
And
it
at the
just
time, I think they said they didn't want any of it, but.
Oh.
It was Ball State or Delaware County was gonna take it at one point, I think, but I can't remember why we didn't, but
I feel like
I
it
don't
was
know.
not Ball State, but I don't remember why.
Okay.
But let me ask a question, but shouldn't we have some type of agreement that they're going to utilize the space and then,
Yeah, I mean,
Some type
it's
of
however you guys
agreement in
wanna
place.
proceed.
Water makes you warm and fuzzy.
I just think that we would need some type of agreement that if there's gonna be up there occupying a space owned by the town, that we would need to have an agreement and they would have to have their certificate of insurance or whatever.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, I mean, whether we're charging them now or not, I still think we have an agreement in place.
Makes sense.
Because
Yeah,
then,
that's fine. And how could we draft it to where the rent would start after they've completed repairs or something like that, or?
Yeah, and we can do an addendum once you get totals on.
Yeah. Okay.
Good idea, thank you.
And maybe tell him to keep track of not just supplies, but his hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have everything you need for that?
Let me get one started and then I'll text you. I know I have the address, name, business name, but let me
Okay.
see what else I can put in it. So he's already cleaning stuff out now?
Yep.
well, he's packed the historical stuff that was over here and cleaned this part up. Because there's some of this stuff we probably need to keep.
Yeah.
Because there's
There's
some
some nice
Well,
stuff.
a lot of Bailey stuff, I believe,
very
went up there.
interesting stuff up there, so.
Okay, I'll put something together.
Okay. And I just included the grants on here, just to keep them top of mind. I know the Norfolk Southern isn't eligible to apply until April, I believe. So we've still got till next month. So I figured we can discuss that in a work session, decide if we want to pursue anything. So, Dale, do you have any new business? Bruce?
No, I wanna talk about when you guys wanna repair that truck, that dump truck.
Okay.
Well, I think we had some bids on those. Did they all get bids? Cody, did they all get bids?
Yeah. They were in your mailbox.
I know I got some.
Oh, like, everybody printed off?
Is this for the bid?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right, I didn't know what we was talking about.
Like quotes to fix it, is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. I don't,
Well, I did have it here. I got a bunch of tool lists.
Is that the dump truck?
Yeah. We can go, come back when they talk. I'll have to try to search through it.
okay.
But I didn't, the salt spreader. You want that old one. When next year, you want that old one. Is that everybody's agreement? You're wanting the old one, put in the new truck.
Did we,
I thought
where'd we get the brand new one? Where did it go?
It's in the dump truck.
Okay, so, yes, in my opinion, yes.
Okay.
After it's Z-barred, or whatever.
Well, that one's been C-barred. The dump's
The
never
dump
been
truck's
C-barred.
Yeah, the dump truck is what.
Okay. It can be soon as we take the salt out of it and get it cleaned up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but there's one thing you need to understand. We are gonna have to take that truck in and get it wired.
Yes,
Okay. That's all I need to, I forgot to bring that up.
wired for the salt spreader.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And Jenna did submit the invoice for the salt spreader to be paid.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you. Bruce, is that all the new business you have until we?
Yeah, because I had it right here. Just go on and then I can, I got a little mess right here going on.
Cindy?
Oh, here it is.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay. Do you want to go back to, you find them?
I found one. Here's one from, right way. I don't know if I have that other one, Cody.
They were all through together in your mailbox.
So this is to repair that front bumper.
Yeah, this
So-
is Jones Auto Body.
Do you want me to go ahead and read these off?
It should be Jones, Right Way, and Blackburn.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, but I don't have.
Will you read right way?
So Right Way's proposal is $1,958.71. Jones Auto Body is $1,334.62.
I think this is it.
Do you have the third one?
Hey.
Right Way Jones, who's the third one?
Blackburns, and it is for $1,455.22.
Blackburn, is that the one in Albany?
Yeah.
Anybody want to see these proposals?
Yeah, you might wanna look at it.
You want to see this? see these?
No, all I'm worried about is the numbers.
All right, so do we want to make a motion to proceed with that, or do we want to?
Yeah, but, do anybody have any preferences? I mean, cause Right Way's in Albany, and Blackburn's is in Albany, and Jones is on Toll
Oh.
Street. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they're all local.
Mhm.
So is there a preference?
What were the amounts again? Cause I was in that stuff walking, checking the other mailbox.
Jones was the best.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Right Way, 1958.71.
Jones was 1,300 plus.
Jones is 1334.62. Blackburn, 1455.22.
Well, Jones, I think, was it Jones and Blackburn the one? I know Jones, they put sales tax.
They all three did.
They all three did.
No.
So that's gonna knock off, like Jones, that's gonna knock off $66.22.
So do we
So we go with Jones.
want to go with
Yeah.
Jones?
That's where I'm at.
Motion by Dale, second by Brent. All in favor?
Aye.
Alright,
Motion carried.
we'll just need to make an appointment, guys.
Okay, can we wait till after Monday?
Well, heck, yeah. Yeah, they can wait till. We gotta call and see if they can get us in.
I'm sorry?
We gotta call and see if they can get us in.
Yeah, and that, I mean, them body shops, there's wait time and stuff, so, but,
Did you go with Jones?
yes,
I think they said they couldn't even get it in until like next week.
Okay.
That's where they were like 3 weeks
We
behind.
got
when I
snow
called Bill.
forecasted again.
I'm sorry?
We have snow forecasted
Yeah,
again.
Monday.
No, we're not having any.
Just saying.
Well,
That's a dirty word.
I'm sorry, but no.
All right. So Danielle, do you have anything else?
Actually, we've gone over all of mine. The only thing still, I'm just bringing back up, you guys were going to discuss property maintenance at a work session, and Jensen said you didn't get to that, so just keeping that on the reminder list. Other than that, we've gone over all of mine.
Okay.
I know. Efficient.
Randy, got anything?
So we had to replace the light at the fire station 2 weeks ago. Right there in the corner where we tried to keep the fire trucks out of the ditch. It went out, so we had it replaced pretty quick. I didn't get my quote back in time for the door locks. So you guys need a quote to vote on that, right?
yes.
Okay, so I only got one, so I'll have the second one for next meeting.
Okay.
So, I was talking to Foster Fire and Security yesterday, and he kinda got me away from the wireless doors, cause he said there's been a lot of problems with security on those, and so he's gonna re-quote it as a wired door lock with a push button,
Okay.
so,
Okay.
yeah. So, you got anything for me?
Anything for Randy?
Concerns? Did they do anything about the trustees and the fire departments?
That I don't know.
Okay. Hey, it went quiet, so I didn't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if
I hope.
it got killed or what, but that's a big concern.
Yeah, yeah, if it, something like that does go through, like Bluntsville will be completely out of the
Yes.
mix, and we will have a whole nother township.
Well, Bluntsville and there would be issues with Cowan too.
Where are you talking about?
They're doing away with, the state's wanting to do away with trustees, and any township that don't
Not in good standing.
have a fire department in good standings,
Yeah,
they will be mandated, Brandy would be, take over Perry Township.
Wow.
and then Cowan
And
does
Cowan,
have
yeah,
a municipality, so they would go back to the county. And so then it would have to be split up somehow. Kinda interesting,
Okay.
yeah.
it's really jacked up, and the language that I was able to read a little bit of don't make no sense. I don't think a lawyer could understand it.
Yeah.
It
I do
actually,
understand that Phyllis said, because I'm interested. So,
I was concerned about Buncefield.
yeah. Oh, we are too, trust me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Randy.
Dave, got anything?
I gave you guys information on the police cars. So, the first one is this Ford, it's actually from, Lot over in Anderson. Ed Martin Ford. So you guys see there, I highlighted it, 44, 3, 45, 25.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically gonna get us the type of vehicle that we have there in the garage now for the last 10 years, you know, those things just keep running. So the other two quotes are from John Jones, which is in Salem, Indiana. He has this stuff ready, available on the lot. So, I know from experience, we've not had any luck trying to order a Dodge from local. It's a little bit of a trick to order a police car and know what you're getting now, and, this just doesn't have someone that knows exactly what they're getting into. So,
Okay.
John Jones buys these things in bulk, so the pricing's a little better than what I think we would see here anyway. And they typically are running really close to what would be considered a state bid. So, Dodge Durango came in at 44,256, as you can see. And then, he also priced out the Tahoes are crazy money. They're like 58, almost 60. So I told him never mind on that. But the Silverado originally came in at 55 something. He called me about 2 weeks later and brought it down to 53,938.
Okay.
So, like I said, John Jones has them on lot. It's something we can move on right away. The Ford, I have to tell him yay or nay, then he places the order. So I don't know if there's a date on this. I don't see it. But anyway, when he was pricing this, oh yeah, here it is. February 14th is when he sent me this. We were looking at the 3rd week of May, because he has to order one. So, you know, whatever that is. February, March, April, May, 3 months.
Okay.
So, anyway, probably my recommendation is the Ford.
Okay.
Just because that's, you know, the one in the garage is either a 15 or a 16, so that's a 10-year-old car. It's getting really close to 100,000 if it don't have it. We've had little to no problem at all with it. Ford went back to the big wheelbase, more like the Crown Vics were, but it's still an SUV now. So that's probably my recommendation. You guys can look these over and let me know what
The
you think.
Ford one was your recommendation?
Yeah.
The 44, 345?
The one you have to order,
What's that?
the one you have to order.
You have to order. And then the other thing I was gonna tell you about the Ford is, Ford Motor Credit does have the pay once a year option. So the first year is like a down payment, and then every year after that for, I think I told Jennifer 5 years. And I think that math's right.
Okay. Did he say what the payments would be?
It's right at that 7,500 that we have.
Okay.
I would like to make the motion that we go with the Ford.
Okay. Motion by Brent to approve the Ford for the police department.
Second.
Second by Cindy. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you, David.
All right, so one other thing to talk about with the car is outfitting said car. And what we had to do last time we did this, you guys had to approve to move some money around. I don't care to use most of the money that I have in my budget. You just have to approve to be able to do it because of the way it's titled or something. So I'll start getting some pricing on that.
Yeah.
I'll bring that back, and then maybe Jennifer will have the best idea of how we do that.
Perfect.
Fair enough?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Anything for
What's
Dave?
the estimated the outfitting of it? Do you have an estimate?
I'm going yes, between 5,000 and 6,000. And that would be using the computer that's in that car and using the mobile radio that's in that car.
And you're not Right.
So, that's another discussion we have to have. Do we keep that car, or do we strip that car down and let
Right,
it go?
that's was my question.
Yep.
Because in the past, you also used the stuff
Yep.
from the other vehicle.
Yeah, well, we would with this one.
Okay,
That 5,000 or 6,000 don't include that, that's me needing that.
okay.
If we kept that car, if we had the ability to keep that, and Jennifer's not mad at us for trying to spend too much money, then, it'd be nice to have a third vehicle for when we do have events and things like that.
Okay.
So it's something to think about, we can talk about that a few months down the road.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
Joel?
I got a couple things. CenterPoint Energy, who did some work over here on Muncie over a month ago. We've been having trouble trying to get the money from them. We had to set up an account. I talked to him last week, and he says the account's set up and there should be some movement. So look for a check from them
Okay.
sometime. We'll see. So I'll probably give them another couple weeks maybe, and then I'll call again if we don't get anything. But
Okay.
he said with the count set up that in the future this should be a lot smoother. Of course, they still got to contact me and tell me they're doing work, but we'll see how that goes. Another one, just FYI, over here at Union and Railroad, just by the Legion across those tall trees right there, there's a big lot there. Ashton Surveyors called and they're wanting some zoning information because apparently whoever owns that big area is wanting to split the lot a little bit. And eventually, there's a big open lot on the other side of those trees. I think he'd like to sell that at some point for somebody to put a house on. So just an FYI, I don't know, all the details. I just know what Ashton has told me. So I told them the zoning, then she's working on making sure she splits it correctly to fit the zoning.
It's after war. This is what I'm saying.
Yes, I think that is right, yeah.
Where does she want to do it?
Beside Coates' property to the east,
Yeah.
in between Coates' house and the pine trees.
Yeah.
Just on
Isn't
the other
that,
side of this alley right here.
isn't that our
Michigan
alley?
Huh?
Isn't
No,
that
the
our
pine
alley?
trees are on the west side of the alley.
Okay. Yeah, I know Gladys passed away.
And
Not
the
much
house
of an alley
sold.
there, but
It is no longer owned by the Coates.
And the apartments went with them.
The little duplex next door.
Yeah.
there's already a couple addresses there, so I think it's being a little bit of a pain.
I think there was too
Figure out how to
little,
split that.
I forget what they called them, but narrow houses.
Yes.
That were like 2 stories that was there before they tore all that down and cleaned that up.
And then the last thing, I did just write a fence permit for Jackson Spence on his new home he just built, or bought down here on East Jackson, a privacy fence. So that's the only permit in the last month.
Okay, awesome.
All right, that's all I have.
Anything for Joel?
I apologize for not being in touch with you.
It's all right.
I've been preoccupied with some others, but I'm sorry. I was gonna call you the other night. I forget, so. But, are they gonna come back out here and check that job they did out there with all the stone that they put out there on that road?
Yeah.
See it, this Cedar,
Where you-
Center Point, where did that cutout?
Yes.
They're gonna come out here and,
On their
well, I know they'll
permit,
eventually.
on their permit thing, they did say waiting on better weather to come in and finish, put it back to.
They might wanna come out there and smooth that out and everything.
Okay. Yeah, but that was written on the permit that they know they need to still come out and finish the job once the weather's better, so.
And you did text me, you will not be at the planning commission meeting Thursday, correct?
I'll be out of town.
Okay.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right.
Are you going on spring break?
Might be jumping the gun a little bit on spring break. for a couple days.
You better drive.
Thanks,
Thank
Joel.
you.
Thanks, Joel.
Cody, Travis.
everybody's talking about salt spreaders, so we'll finish that discussion real quick. In January, you guys made the decision not to put a salt spreader in the back of that new truck.
I don't
You guys
recall that.
decided, it's there. You wanted to put the tailgate spreader on,
We changed our mind.
so we're going away with that.
Yes, sir. We're gonna keep the tailgate spreader in case one of the other two mess up.
My only concern is that old salt spreader, is that gearbox.
Yeah,
If it goes, we can't get another one.
I think every one of us is very much aware of that.
I just hate to see us spend the money and go complete.
Well, the wiring for the dump truck, that spreader, will it work with wiring? Why not? Are they two different?
Two different brands. That's a Western salt spreader and the new one's Boss. And the tailgate's Boss as well. Closest person I can find here to wire up that Western would be in Greenville, Ohio.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Okay. Anything?
Appreciate you guys. And keeping things looking good. Appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks, Travis.
Yep.
Brent, do you have anything for the Ball Diamonds?
I have not heard a word. I seen people down there tonight, and I went through, and it was some lady letting her kids out waiting on a coach or something. It wasn't Tyler.
So are they up and running? Are they
They're
advertising?
acting just like everything is normal, as
Okay.
far as I know.
Okay. But we don't have any clue.
Not a clue.
Okay.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Could you check with them, see how things are going?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Your new person you gave me sent an addendum for that contract, is that right? And asked me to get it signed. I don't know if they voted on it, so,
An addendum for what?
The addendum that you asked for me to put together on accessing the facilities,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't have the minutes printed, but I can look real quick. I was pretty sure you did vote to approve it
Okay.
last meeting.
I think they did.
Yeah, I'm 95% sure you did approve the addendum.
So don't leave without signing it, please.
Mhm.
Does anyone have the printed right here?
You think it was the February
Yes.
meeting?
The 10th.
It was approved.
Okay.
And you found it?
Motion by Brent, second by Dale. Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Do you have anything?
Oh, yes. So I finally got the rollover done. So we are actually looking at pretty current figures. If you look at the February reports, Cheyenne was able to do both of the month-end balancing last night.
She reprinted those.
Yeah. So we should be back on track for regular financials again. Got my gateway uploaded. If I could get the newspaper to answer me, I'll get it published. Have you had any issues lately?
I don't play with the newspaper.
I
They don't have.
emailed them like,
They don't have a portal.
if they do, I've never used it. I don't
Okay.
know. I just sent
I have his
an
email address.
Okay.
and I've always emailed this one person.
So if you email Bobby in my office, she's the one that does all the newspaper stuff, and
Okay.
she can give you an up-to-date if there's anything that's changed.
And I read something today that, I cannot think of that girl's name that you gave me, the new person.
Emily?
No, you didn't give me Emily. I know Emily.
Well, I know, that's why I said it.
Starts with a D,
Delaney.
Delaney.
Yep.
Delaney emailed me to have something, an old ordinance published.
Yeah, so typically our clerks always publish the ordinances that, if anything changes, like with your rates or you assess fines, they would
Okay.
have to publish those ordinances.
So where he went through and updated all of that, that's why I'm doing that, okay.
Yes.
And I just send that to the newspaper even though it's an old
Mhm.
one, okay, all right. Also, I got the notice from State Board of Accounts, and it was $12,158.95 for what they did. $158.95.
For our audit.
Yes. And we don't have a choice in that. That'll come out of our property taxes before we even get it.
So, are they private, or they work for the state?
They work for the state.
The state's charging local government.
Always.
Big money. And they're supposed to do it every 2 years.
Well, they don't do us every 2 years because we don't have enough money. There's a threshold for that.
There's a reason we don't have enough money.
Huh?
There's a reason we don't have enough money.
Right? But that was a 4-year audit.
An entity funded by taxpayers charges taxpayers to do their job. Okay.
Sounds like the Boston Tea
You gonna be up there with your hat? Little,
Maybe.
In my emails, my thread with all the other clerk treasurers, there was a big discussion that they were getting public records requests from businesses for commercial purposes. And they asked for these ungodly large amount of records. And so they have this ordinance that they think they shared, that they recommend that we pass. So I don't know if you have anything with any of the other towns here in Delaware County or not, but I'd like to look at, I can send this to you, I'd like to look at getting this. It basically says that when they request those kinds of things, that I can refuse it based on the fact that you're just doing it to commercialize the information that you get. They're selling our information to try and do whatever their business is. And I have an insurance meeting March 17th at 11 a.m. It's a, not FaceTime, what's that called, like a Teams meeting to go over our new policy. I know you guys want me to talk about the events. If anyone else wants to join in, they can, or.
And a third cop car, see if that's gonna do anything,
It will,
if we keep it.
it will, but I will ask. I also had Larry Tippin update our capital assets. It was on the claims, it was only $150. I didn't think that was bad at all. We sold the property and that
Sold what?
bucket truck.
Oh,
Bucket truck. So those were both assets that we liquidated and it needed to be updated in our thing.
Okay.
The electric bills, I don't know if anybody noticed on the claims, they are a jacked up mess. Mainly on the consolidated bill, there was a negative $200.09. That is because I paid the Christmas lights bill already, and then they credited me that without telling me and sent me another Christmas light bill for $413.95. So, and it's still, even with that negative, it didn't match what the bill said, but I can't talk to them for 30 minutes on the phone every day, so, it's just as good as it's gonna get for right now. And then Brett and I will be on vacation March 27th to April 2nd or 3rd. Just FYI, wasn't sure when you guys, we are going on vacation. When you guys wanted to have the work session.
Okay.
27.
hey, that's a well
7.
deserved.
I'm sorry?
That's a well deserved vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I come with you?
Sure, we're
I'll
going
just
to
hide
the
in
beach.
the trailer. You're going where?
Myrtle Beach.
Is that cheerleading thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first 2 days are, and then the second 2 days are not, and then the third 2 days are just T and I. So. Need it. We need it. That's all I got, unless you guys got something else for me.
Anything, Jennifer?
I got an update from the Ball Diamonds when you, Tyler's at softball practice at Wapahani tonight. He totally spaced the meeting, but he'll make April's, meeting. And he didn't know that he was supposed to come to the meetings yet. Softball don't
So they
actually
keep it in.
start, whatever, All Stars don't start till next month or something,
Okay.
something.
I'm rolling my eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. But, so the league is still moving forward though, he's advertised and everything?
He said, as far as he knew, everything was normal.
Okay,
Far from it.
alright. Anything else to discuss before we adjourn? Or do we have a motion to adjourn? Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Bruce, all in favor?
Aye.
Alright, Megan.
There's times I keep a straight face, but there's times I can't.
You're not just amazing.
I know, plus I was looking at those
Throwing me off here.
And
electric
then I didn't
bills.
get a note about
Yep.
districts.